Narcissism from a Spiritual Perspective, Part 27. In this video, we're going to talk about when the narcissist appears to collapse and what does that all mean. There will be a point where those spirits operating inside of the mind of the narcissist makes that narcissist do so much damage in their lives where none of their evil ways works anymore, and they will collapse and they will resort back to what may appear to be that genuine person that you had glimpses of. It's like a switch goes off inside of them, and those demons that they've been battling don't have as strong as a grip as they normally had in the past. They appear to be more docile. They have low energy. They might fall into a depression. They are reflective and pensive of their ways. And that's where they kind of reel people in. Because they have been exposed, because that mask has fallen off and people know who they are, they kind of lower themselves, right? They kind of are like a little dog with their tails between their legs. This is because they don't have any energy anymore. They are depleted from the energy that they normally got outside of them. And so people will feel sorry for them. People might give them a second chance. But what happens is the minute that narcissist has energy again, they're going to resort back to their old ways. And all of the nice things that people did for them, it's out the door. It's a cycle that they repeat. Their energy gets high, they go to their evilish ways. They get discovered, the energy gets down, and then they're sad, they're depressed, and then they get the energy back and they go back up again and stick to their evilish ways. You have to understand that narcissists thrive on attention. They strive off of other people's energies. So when they're down, they have to get energy from other people, like through pity, through people feeling sorry for them. And little do those people know is that they're just being harvested of their energy so that narcissists can rise back up again. And then bloop, that switch goes back on, and then they resort to being a narcissist. They continue this pattern, and some people do this their whole entire lives. If they look back, their lives have been a series of highs and lows. They've used people, discarded the people, faced the consequences of the discard, got sympathy from people, rose back up again, and then boom, life hits them, and then the cycle repeats over and over again. You got to be careful not to fall into their trap, and you have to look at the person's history. And yes, there's discernment. We understand that we all are humans and we make mistakes, and we should not judge. But you can judge a person's actions, and if they have always had a life of unfortunate circumstances and mishaps, there might be a common denominator, and it's the narcissist. And when you listen to them, they will always paint themselves as the victim. But when you wake up, the truth will start coming out. And then you'll realize that the narcissist wasn't as innocent as they painted themselves out to be. Sometimes you gotta let people play in their own mud and not get dragged into the mud with them. Sadly, these people, I can't say that they'll never change, because I believe God can change anyone's heart. But that's a job of God. And the way they operate is so part of their personality. And if they never had family or friends to sit them down and say, you know what, you need help. You need professional help. You need an exorcism. You need God. Right? Chances are they've behaved that way because they've been enabled their whole entire life. Either the people around them had use of their ways, or people just don't want to open their mouths and not get involved. And that's how the narcissist has been able to carry on their whole entire life. Just understand that when you're dealing with a narcissist, you're dealing with the demons operating in their mind. And logic sometimes goes out the door when dealing with a narcissist, because those unclean spirits operating in their mind only makes it about them, and they are on survival mode. And so they will paint whatever narrative they need to paint in order for them to look like the good person in their story. And if that means that they gotta lie, if then that means they gotta manipulate, if that means they need to steal, they need to, whatever. They just have to look like the good person in the story. They are delusional. You have to understand those spirits inside of them make them delusional. So sometimes you gotta cut these people out because their energy is toxic. You may be a good person and you may genuinely care about that person, but you gotta put yourself first, and you gotta put your needs first. And you gotta understand that there are some battles you just gotta give it to God. Understand the lesson in it all. Why did you attract that scenario in your life? What were the unhealed pieces of you that allowed that frequency to pierce your consciousness and heal that version of you, so you could become a better and stronger person that values themselves, that loves themselves, and that recognizes that they are a blessing in someone's life. And it's not your responsibility to try to convince someone that you are a blessing. If they cannot see that, that is their problem, not yours. Continue on strengthening your relationship with the Most High. He will shine light on the darkness inside of you. He will show you where you need to heal. You can always pray for the narcissist if you choose, but leave that person in the hands of the Most High. In all of this, you got to protect your peace. I hope this video was informative. Be sure to like and follow my page. Check out my playlist, Narcissism from a Spiritual Perspective. I've got 26 videos on here. I've got a few links in my bio to help you defeat the narcissist spirit, and I'll catch you in the next video. If you're looking for resources to help you heal post-narcissistic abuse, check out Rising Up, 30 days of biblically inspired journal prompts to help feed your spirit. Take your power back and defeat the narcissist. The link to the ebook is in the description below. If you know you have a bigger purpose in life and are looking to transform your passion into passive income, check out my free ebook, Find Your Purpose and Build Your Heart-Centered Online Business. The link to the free ebook is in the description below. Unlock the roadmap to wealth and abundance. Turn your passion into passive income. To learn about the class that I took that taught me the high income skills needed to build my heart-centered online business, check out the link in the description below.